In times of darkness and deep despair, when all seems lost and life seems unfair, the temptation to give up can be all too strong, and thoughts of suicide may linger long. But there is hope in the midst of the pain. For God's love is more vital than any chain. With Jesus by our side, we need not fear. For He is always present and always near. In the Bible, we find the strength we need to face the trials and the struggles we meet. For the Lord is our refuge and our shield, and in His hands, we are safely sealed. In Psalm chapter 23, we find a shepherd's care, a promise that God will always be there. Through the valleys of darkness and fear, He will guide us and bring us near. In Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, we find a plan, a promise that God has for every man. Plans for hope and a future bright. A purpose that will bring us delight. In John chapter 10 verse 10, we find abundant life, a promise that overcomes all strife. For Jesus came to give us zest to the full, and His love will never let us be dull. So hold on tight to the hope we share, and trust in God's love and tender care. For suicide is not an option with Him, and with His help, we can overcome sin. For in Romans chapter 8 verses 38 to 39, we find the truth. Nothing can separate us from God's love booth. Not death, nor life, nor anything at all can take us away from the love of the Lord. So when you're lost and feel alone, and thoughts of suicide have grown, remember Jesus' saving hand, and trust in Him to help you stand. For in His arms, you'll find true peace, and all your fears and doubts will cease. So seek Him out with all your heart, and let His love your life restart.